college, like a kind of part-time job wage. But I didn't realize how much it was going to progress so fast. I probably would have went to uni if we didn't have such a good run at champs. To be fair,
Do you think that would have been better? Do you like, or do you think you would have missed out on a
nah,
lot?
I would have missed out on a lot. And it's not just about the money. It's about like I'll probably never be able to compete in anything at this kind of level again. So
Yeah.
it's more so like for the competition and stuff.
Traveling as well, like the
Yeah, the
fact that you
traveling.
like even AMS gets like you go, oh, I'm going to America. It's like what for? I just
Yeah. So
play Call of Duty.
play COD. It's
Not,
a dream, innit?
yeah, it's not bad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Only
absolutely.
downside is like when you're at home and you can't go to mates' birthdays and stuff like that. Like you can't just go out and let three people down while four now that are
Yeah.
waiting to scrim and stuff like that. Like you got to be a bit. You got to be selfless to succeed, or else, like if you're not willing to sacrifice stuff, then you may as well not bother trying.
Yeah.
Talking about sacrifices, and
This
uh,
is, I think I know where
we
Harry's going with
we
this.
we have to bring it up. All right, you're in Epsilon. You
Yep.
He knows where this is going.
you pick up someone who I assume you'd consider a pretty decent friend.
Well, I played with him on a lot of it.
Yeah,
AW, didn't I?
yeah.
So
You played with him under Exertus, I think it was.
yeah.
So what? Like I can't. I still cannot to this day. I don't think I'll ever be able to wrap my head around it. You get to the airport. What was it for? Was it for an event or the second week of Pro League?
Atlanta,
Was it
Atlanta.
Atlanta? It was an event.
Yeah, but they're like we would have went from Atlanta to the second week of Pro League straight after.
Okay.
So we
Yeah.
would have been away for 3 weeks. Yeah,
And you get to the airport first.
I do. Yeah, I get to the airport first, so I have to go. My travel day for a Columbus travel day has always been the same. I'll go from Newcastle to Heathrow, so I'm always at Heathrow first. More times than not, unless I get like a really close like flight, but whatever. I was there first in this case with Ton and who else was there? I think it was like I'm gonna say Shawnee or someone, but I don't think it was Shawnee. But anyways, I'll get a text off Nathan. I'm just sitting there,
Whilst you're in the airport.
whilst I was in the airport with Ton and someone else. It wasn't Shawnee, it was someone else, but I can't remember who. And it's a big paragraph like Stevo, I've set off, but I've tried my best to get to the airport, but we've had to turn back because I'm really unwell and something else is like some other things have been happening the last few weeks or something. I don't
Right.
know. So then I start texting him and I'm like, you can't like just not turn up to the airport like we're not gonna be able to get a sub, nothing like
Yeah.
you're getting paid so much money.
To go to America,
Yeah,
essentially, and play COD.
I just couldn't wrap my head around it. Like I don't. At the same time, Nathan knew this as well. Like Dave was Nana was in hospital, like terminally ill. So like, I don't know how you can do that to someone when you know
He's
that
been like
kind of.
working towards
Yeah.
that as well for
Yeah.
years before. He was like waiting
Yeah,
till he was
well, exactly.
18.
So AW, right? The last event was 2015 October. So he
Yeah.
hasn't played since then until November 2017. So that's over 2 years, right? And he hasn't went to college. He hasn't done anything. He just sat in his room the whole time, waiting to get picked up when he's 18. 4 months in, and he's gone. Like what?
It's insane. It's such a weird story, in it? Because Harry and I were talking earlier about it, and it's like one of the biggest mysteries of COD. It's just like you still to this day don't really know the reason. I mean, he said on text it was like, "What, he's ill," right,
Yeah.
and whatever other reasons. But there's still like no 100%. This is the reason why Nathan
Well,
decided
he
to
never
just.
spoke to any of us again. Like
Well, yeah,
he replied a few times to me texting because I said I think our owner Greg or maybe even Spencer himself. Spencer's like quite high up at MLG. He runs all that kind of like he's in the league ops staff. So I was speaking to him, telling him what's happened, and he's like, if you just want to play, Nathan's gonna have to send like a valid excuse over email and stuff. So I text Nathan that, and he said, "Oh yeah, I'll do that," and then but he never ended up doing it apparently.
well, that's even worse. I didn't know about
Yeah,
that because yeah,
and well, it's just never been like brought up because I've never went really in depth with it with like probably have to a few people, but not over like a talk show or anything. But yeah, so then I got a few replies like at that point for like an hour maybe over the stretch of an hour, and then still not heard from him since. Not even nothing. He was actually so the other last week, Wuskins was gifting quite a lot of subs in my stream,
I saw this.
and out of the blue I see Insanitizer's been gifted a sub. I'm like, what's he doing in my channel? Like a
Wait, so
lurky turkey.
no one like, because you can obviously type in where you gift a sub. He like literally just got one out of the blue.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Is
that
it not?
means
Is it
he.
random or?
No,
And
no.
it was after a Tommy host as well.
Yeah, so it's normally
So I had a decent amount of
yeah.
viewers. So like
Yeah.
normally I probably chill on like between 10 and 20 unless I'm streaming like a tournament or something. But I
Yeah.
think I had like 60 or 70 because Tommy just hosted me. So like for him to just get picked out of I think it was 20 subs he gave me or something. Like that's pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
he had to been watching your stream.
Yeah. No, he would have
Yeah.
been.
That
It's
is
insane.
crazy. So apparently, yeah, people saw him on like Fortnite like a week after or something like that.
What,
Yeah,
like playing the game?
Yeah,
someone was
playing like
playing
Fortnite or
him in a
something.
Fortnite GV, right? And and someone took a screenshot of them talking in the Fortnite like pre-game lobby, and he was like, "Is this Epsilon Nathan?" And he was like, "Yeah, but fuck God or something." Like and then that kid like took a photo and put it on Twitter. I remember seeing that. I've spoke to one of
Yeah.
his mates. I spoke to one of his mates online, like I think quite a while ago, but like I knew he was one of Nathan's mates, and he said he doesn't really speak to Nathan anymore, but he's got a second account on PSN and he always just sees him on FIFA.
Do you know what that second account is? Or?
No, not a clue.
No, you
Don't
don't.
really care. Don't care about the kid anymore.
Are you guys? Is there like a period of which you kind of won over it, but now you're sort of like you passed it? It's just like it is what it is.
Yeah, it just is what it is.
Do you think that impacted your like season at all? Like in a way, like back in
World War Two.
IW when World War Two, whenever was it
Yeah.
IW?
How
Was
can
it
it
World War
not?
Two.
Like,
Yeah, World War Two.
You
how
got to
can
find
it
a
not?
cage.
Really?
Do you think it has any effect on where you are now at all? Like, because obviously, if you would have gone to Atlanta, you maybe could have got
Yeah.
top four, maybe win the event. You know,
We could.
that would have been a turn of events.
It would have
Yeah,
been,
you
but
guys have done it before.
I'm pretty sure I was gonna get dropped anyways. But then I ended up not getting dropped because Jordan joined the team and then fought my corner. So then I got kept, and then I think we done all right at Birmingham. So like Dave and Hawkey were like, "Oh yeah, this is fine. Like we'll be good with Jordan." And then we did shit again at Seattle.
You
But
beat E6 at one
Yeah.
point, didn't you? To
that was
stop them.
that was
Stop them going to
like
playoffs or
we had
something?
like I'd say 2 good events where we were probably a top 12, maybe top 8 team if things had gone our way. But like we just weren't good at the game. We're not used to being in winning situations and stuff because that's how bad we were. Like Birmingham, we should have been top 16 at least. We got reverse swept
Yeah.
for top 16, and then Anaheim, we beat E6 in our group. Probably probably the best open bracket team. They came out of our group, but we then lost to Dainted Minds in open bracket like 3-2, and then they ended up placing top 8 that event. So what can you do?
That literally was your year summed up.
Yeah, they were the 2 decent events we had that year, and the rest was just shambolic. Like the seasons were just a joke. We're just there, just waiting to go home. Bit essentially, just so bad.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like the
And
team
now-
was broke. After like I'd say, probably after Seattle, the team was done. Like there was probably no coming back.
How many events into the season was Seattle? Was that
Seattle
like,
was the 4th. No,
was
Seattle.
the fourth for the
Seattle's
sixth?
might have been no. It was the 5th. Seattle was the 5th.
Okay, so it was, to be fair, at the very least, you know, you were done late on in the
Well,
season.
like, so after Seattle, like it was the season 2, and then we obviously went 0-7 or something, and that maybe 1-6 or something.
Mhm.
But what was I gonna say? We had optimized who coached us, and he kind of like kicked our asses into gear a bit, and then we scrimmed quite a lot for 2 weeks before Anaheim had done all right, but then uh, we did try before champs, but obviously teams tried harder or something. Like they were just better because it was champs. Like
Yeah, it was weird
That's
because
nice.
you had a really good Black Ops 3 season. I didn't watch much, but you had a really good Black Ops 3 champ. Sorry, you got what, top 8 or
top
6?
top 4.
Top 4. Yeah, Jesus Christ. And then it was you, Dave, Josh, and Hawkeye as well. Had a decent IW season. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
well, it wasn't that bad. You guys got like,
Yeah.
was it Anaheim? You guys did really well. You got like top 4, top 3, something like that, didn't
Yeah, we came third, and we
Mad.
won the 2 EU events.
Yeah, exactly. So you
Yeah.
don't know what happened in World War Two.
It's just, yeah, it's a rough one.
Yeah.
Now we've
Is
got
what it is.
5v5 COD.
5v5, yeah, and franchising coming up as well. Black Ops 4 is sort of it's a bit of a weird season, right? Because for you, you're not in the Pro League, and that's sort of the place to be right
Yeah.
now.
The
Is
first
it?
pro league I haven't been in.
Yeah. Is it rough, or is it like, how are you feeling right now? Because obviously, like, the importance of Black Ops 4 Pro League has been
Well,
so
for some players, and then some
for
players you qualify and get dropped because
yeah, obviously there's the whole controversy with Midnight and Accelerate, which I've said before, I don't necessarily agree with the fact that players are taking those spots, but um, for a player outside the Pro League, how does it
Yeah.
sort of how are you seeing sort of the situation right now?
Well, obviously at first I was pretty devastated, like, because for like the 3 months, I didn't miss a day, like, other than traveling days, I didn't miss a day of playing. Like, I literally played so much, and then to lose, like, I got food poisoning the day before PLQ, and I was
That's
up all
rough.
night. I was up all night with food poisoning, so we couldn't scrim because I didn't have the energy. I didn't have any caffeine or anything for the games, like, because I had no food in my stomach. There was no point. It would make me feel worse. Uh, we did well. We beat UIU, who are in the league now, on the first game, but then we had to wait like 4 hours for the second game, and I was just drained. Like,
yeah,
and I'm like, I was the in-game leader. I'd say most vocal on that team, that Imperial team, and I had just no energy to get hyped or gassed or anything. Like, we ended up losing a movie star, and then we had like close games with Red, really close games with Red and Mind Freak, to be fair. And then we played EG, who went into that game knowing we had to beat them. And then I think we won first map, second map they won. The third map we choked up control so bad, and then the fourth map we lost by 2 points, and then that was it. And we weren't in the bracket. Movie Stars got in the bracket on because they beat us head to head, even though we had like double the maps won on them.
yeah.
It was a joke.
It was I don't know. I don't know why there's not been a Pro League like season 2. That makes no sense to me.
The split is
Ugh.
it's in preparation for next year, isn't
I
it?
think it's
Yeah.
because no one, like, everyone loses interest apparently after the first season.
Do they? Is
No.
that like a viewership statistic that we just don't know?
Yeah,
Probably,
it could
yeah,
be.
probably. I think someone said that from MLG.
That's a bit weird. This doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, that happens with most like until like each of it. Like you look at the first, even the 2K that Scump streamed, he hit 100K viewers, I think. Like since then, everything just goes down, and then right at the end, you get to champs where it goes, the viewership will increase again.
Mhm.
So it's just a game cycle, is the way it is.
It's just weird.
Mm. It's the interest in the game, and it's people. You get to this midpoint of the season where the game's not necessarily dead, but especially now that there's not much between each event. There's like 4 open events, right? Which
Yeah,
is even worse.
like this is what like we'll move on to franchising after this, but there used to have EU events like all the time, and now there's one EU event and I don't even know if it's 4. I think it's 3 American events
Well,
this year.
they killed off the grassroots EU. Like,
Yeah, completely.
this like, I would not be playing COD right now if this is the way it was. There's
Mm.
no way.
Yeah, it's because I don't know if Activision are actively like killing off events. I know they said no to LVP, which is a huge thing.
Well, the way I see it is like, I started on League Play, right? I was like 6 years ago maybe, and if someone who was my age then, like now, so 15, started playing League Play on this game, they wouldn't go any more past League Play or scrims. Like, there's
Mm.
no way you go to America when you're 15, like, for your first event. Like, there's not a chance. I mean, you might go to London, but I mean, just probably just to see like the American pros more than anything.
Mm.
The
I
only
don't.
thing
I
you've
don't
got,
think. I think it's just so hard to get into competing. People like finding out about it now in the UK. I think the
Yeah.
Spanish scene's got it nice
mm,
because they've got lots of investors and orgs and stuff. They've got so much grassroots potential there because they've got events to go to, like just Spanish events and stuff. Like, That's good. That's what you need.
Yeah.
But
And in
no,
France, you've got
no,
SFCOs
no.
as
At
well.
the end of the
Yeah.
day, no one wants to go to an event just to to get rinsed. And that's that'll be the case. Like if you, it'll be a lot of money go to a CWL event as well. Like
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. That there is, to be fair, there is a little bit of a framework, but it's not like it's not on LAN anymore.
I
Like
would, yeah, I
there's
would.
no LANs. There's all the online leagues and stuff, but that's realistically it.
Mhm.
Yeah, the online leagues are alright, but the fact
It's
you
it's
you
it's
used to always be like looking ready, like looking forward to an event and stuff, and now you got like
it's the atmosphere, innit? The
Yeah.
atmosphere's not. It's obviously not going to be the same
I
online.
think a lot of people find their love for the fun competing as well when once they've been to their first event.
yeah,
Because after I went to my first event, I knew that's what I wanted to do. Like not for a job or anything, but I knew I wanted to keep playing. Like I didn't even like Ghost the next year, but just for the sake of competing and going to events, I just kept playing it.
Mm.
Don't think I would have done that if I hadn't went to an event on the end of Black Ops 2.
Yeah, and Black Ops 4 then it is sort of, as we said, it's sort of the readying year for next year. So whatever game it is, whatever franchise we end up going back to, if we go back to Infinite Warfare 2, I'm probably going to get off the game before it even starts. But probably being Modern Warfare 4. So whatever game it is, we have the big topic of franchising to talk about. Now, as a player currently outside of the league, for you, sort of where do you stand on the franchising issue?
I mean, I don't know how they're gonna set up like people that come through. To be fair, um,
Well, that's the point. There is no
yeah,
like
like
amateur to pro. It's all about
they,
scouting.
I guess they're doing these AM events this year, and they'll might try and improve on that. For next year, I have no clue on the lower tier aspect, but from my standpoint looking in, if I was to grind for the next so say I play a lot of this game, because realistically, if I don't play any more of this game, I'm not gonna get a look in next year.
yeah,
So if I grind for 6 months, grind the start of the next game for the first event, manage to get picked up or manage to qualify, however it is, an org might pick us up or whatever, my team, whoever it might be, and then I get dropped after 5 games. Like that's not very encouraging, is it? Like it's 10 months of hard work,
Mm.
which is what I'd have to put in now just to get dropped, accelerate or something. It is when you think that far ahead, and I think that's why Denzo's quit. He just doesn't see a way of getting back to the top that, and that's why he's quit. Like he doesn't want to go through that. I think.
CWL need to do because I saw Bulldog Newt's Tony tweet about how with even the lower UK kind of league stuff, they have so many things they need to put in contracts and stuff. So for player protection, because
Yeah.
even the Accelerate, I think it was BZ said, or one of the Midnight, they went to MLG, explained the issue, and they just said, "Oh, we can't really do anything." There
But they
has to be.
can. That's the thing. In the rules, there is
like,
physically a
they
way
need
to do
they
it.
need to have some sort of protection on the players, because if you did it next year or whatever it is, and you get dropped, you're just like, well, I've done all this
Yeah.
hard work, I've years and years. It's not even just, you say 10 months, but realistically can be
For,
years for some people.
yeah, for people like Fastballer and
Yeah,
that, they ain't been
exactly.
in the league before.
Yeah,
They're getting this year.
it didn't even get
And that happens.
didn't even get a game. That is just.
Oh, that spoofs, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was spoof. Sorry,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's insane.
That's bad, isn't it?
Yeah,
And
and
it's
that was an orc decision as well, wasn't it? If I remember correctly, with UIU, they wanted to bring methods in.
I'm pretty sure this
Yeah.
they were talking about getting Parasite as a sub, and
Yeah.
then the org were like, oh no, methods will be better for us for I don't know,
His viewership. He's a streamer,
yeah,
isn't
stuff
he?
like
Yeah.
that. So they were like, all right, fine, and then they got him in as a sub, and then put it across to the other teammates. They might have strong on them. I don't know.
Yeah.
We would we would
I
we
don't
won't
think they
find
wanted it
out.
initially.
Yeah, we wouldn't find out until they got dropped or whatever,
It's true.
because it'll be in their contracts that can't say stuff like that.
Yeah. So yeah. So franchising for you then, it's not really something you're that
Different for
interested in.
orgs
Or...
as well.
I just don't think I know enough about it, to be honest. I'm not clued up
Yeah.
enough about
Well,
it.
that's the thing as well. Franchising, we don't know what kind of franchising is going to be in the game. Like that's the thing. Like there could be like League of Legends style franchising where the orgs stay, or it's Overwatch,
Yeah.
where like you
It'll,
have
it'll
your
work. It'll work like Overwatch. I'm pretty sure.
well with like the London Spitfires and the
Yeah,
LA Valiant and stuff.
I think so.
I think that's the worst one, to be honest. I think that's so
It
bad
might
for
it
COD.
might not necessarily the areas, but like the teams are gonna have full control like a football club. Like
Oh yeah, 100%. I agree. And I don't know. Maybe the orcs, because the orcs won't be accelerated midnight. There's no way they get
I
spots.
think
No.
there just has to be like a second league, like
Yeah.
An
a
amateur
lower
league, yeah.
yeah like a championship if we're talking about football. Like
Wasn't there supposed to be something like that this season, like an
They
amateur league? I heard something.
don't know.
Yeah, this is there was meant to be like an amateur actual league thing, but I heard nothing about it. There was meant to be one in AW as well. 'Cause you had
Mm,
obviously like different regions, but you had your UK Pro League, for that
mm,
Mhm.
example, and there was meant to be an amateur or a championship league. Remember, there's qualifiers for it, but that fell through as well. So it's an interesting one because there's always meant to be like there has to be something. If you don't make the league, that's not your year done. Because otherwise, so many people are just stopping. There's not even events to play for. Not as if you've got I've got 10
You
events
can
this
come
year.
17th.
Yeah,
It
mm.
was
yeah.
so
If the best you can get is 16th or 15th, technically.
It's mad.
There's got to be something below the Pro League.
Mm,
see. I
I
don't
agree.
see like you see this year. The way they've done the amateur events where you won't play any pro teams.
Yeah,
No,
That's
we don't
silly
get
because
we
that's what
can't
causes like separation.
I can't get a pro team. Like I can't play a pro team in LAN until champs. Like
mm,
that's the way it is.
Yeah.
So for from January to August, so it's 8 months. Can't play a pro team. All they have to do is have this amateur event, which is a decent idea because they can still make money, which encourages them to play. It's like kind of orgs might eventually buy into it. Who knows if it's successful? But then the top four teams, they need to be put into the losers. They need to play the bottom team of each pool in like the losers bracket
yeah.
Mm,
on the on the Saturday afternoon
mm.
once they're finished,
I really
and then
didn't see the problem with the current system. You know,
well,
like
like
exactly what you're
the current
describing.
system, right? They have to spend all of Saturday pretty much from I think they start the stream at 10 a.m. and they go all the way through until sometimes the bracket doesn't even start till like 8 p.m. So that's 10 hours of just streaming teams just getting destroyed. Like the open most of the time the open teams getting destroyed by the pro teams. That's the logic of not having teams get in the pools anymore, which is fine. But then if the top four teams instead of going into pools, going into the losers bracket at top 20, um, and then the all the teams that come last in their pool play them like or each play a team from the open bracket for their top 16, and then beyond like start the bracket that way. Like it would be it would work. It'd be good because then people would actually be going to events and they would like teams would actually play pro teams and they've got a much better chance of getting picked up and stuff and
Mm.
actually having a chance to perform.
Yeah, Half Good made a good point as well. Like you say you go to champs, you're not gonna play a team of that level, a pro team, like a
Mm,
top team,
yeah,
until
Yeah,
champs. So
100%.
they're not gonna scrim you because it's not gonna be worth their time.
Yeah.
Especially with all the teams moving, everyone's moving to America because slowly EU COD's like it's just been trampled on.
It's being grinded down
Yeah,
for
but
nothing.
like the fact that you can't get even like playing them at an event, maybe something you can take from it, but
yeah.
you can't get a good enough practice throughout the whole
I've
year now.
like we on Black Ops 3, yeah, we our first event together, like me, Desire, Hawkeye, and Dave, was ASWC, and we got to play two American teams, Fizz and Rise, who were both like top four teams at the time, and like that was such a good experience.
Yeah.
I don't think we would have done as well as we did at Champs if we didn't get to play against them.
Mm,
We got our
yeah.
experience there, and then like we were ready for Champs, kind of thing. Like it was
Mm.
a factor, definitely a factor, I'd say. And now no one's got a chance of getting that now. We're playing a pro team now.
It's practice, isn't it? That's the big issue. It's like you're not going to get any better unless you play better teams. And
It's kind of like the rich get richer, like rich
yeah,
system.
it is.
Like they're just gonna get so much more ahead,
Mm.
and
Mm,
teams are gonna get more behind. Like the
yeah.
longer this goes on.
Yeah, the way I see it is, if you imagine it like World War II, European teams. I'm not saying all European teams, but a lot of European teams got worse because North American practice was just way better.
Yeah.
Because obviously you had like the Pro League Challenge where North American teams could come in and play the Pro League teams, and Europe and Australia just don't have that. They just didn't have it at all.
Yeah, you saw
It's
Mindfreak
insane.
get better as the Pro League went on.
Exactly, and Tainted Minds as well.
Yeah.
Tainted Minds. What was the event they got top 8 out of? I can't remember.
Anaheim when they beat
yeah.
me.
Yeah, it's like
Last month.
it's an insane thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just one of them things.
It's interesting. I don't know. I've been watching Hex's podcast recently, and he's been talking about it. He talked about it with Killer, and he talked about it with Aches. Like,
Yeah.
it's almost like COD was so global, like all regions. Well, maybe not the Asian region, but like UK, Europe, sorry, America, even Australia, New Zealand, APAC region. And now it's like slowly, it's just becoming like American, like
It's
fully
been a
American.
systematic change.
Yeah,
It's
like
been it's been
they've
going
gone
on for
from
years.
having everyone wanting to be involved, and they're just killing it slowly for some reason.
I don't see why though. In my opinion, like surely it's beneficial to have a European and an Australian scene
Yeah.
backing you, and then reaching into like Asia and South America. Surely you'd want to expand instead of shrinking your audience essentially down to just Americans.
Makes sense.
I think they jumped to LAN leagues too soon. I think the Black Ops 3 leagues were fine.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
everyone complained about online, yeah, which is fair enough if you're American. But like they were actually good. Like you got so much good practice, and each region got much better playing competitive matches against each other all the time. And then like the teams would like come together at events. That was good. It was a good system. You'd have your own playoffs. Maybe as if they did like one season, yeah, of that exact Black Ops 3 season, 10 teams from each region playing each other, whatever, have a normal season like that. And then that say like, I don't know, Americans get 5 spots, EU gets 3 spots, and Australians get 2 spots, and then they all go into their own league, like a global league. If they'd done it that way, instead of just cutting all the regions off apart from America, it could have been good. And then they could have maybe, I don't know, it could like, I just think they jump into franchising too soon is what I'm trying to say. Like, and the way they've done it this year, like it's too soon. Like there's not enough depth in the community to do that.
Yeah, agreed. Absolutely. Do you think franchising would have worked? Obviously, I mean it's different scene and stuff. But do you think, given the depth that we had in sort of Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3 times, do you think franchising might have worked if they'd have started them?
Nope, probably not.
Different
It's just
reasons or just the same? Just
the CWL was the right way to go. I just don't think they've done. They just took too many steps too fast. I think
yeah,
they're trying to get to franchising too quick, and they don't realize how much they're killing off on the way.
yeah, that's fair enough. All right. So we'll move on then from franchising. We'll talk about Fort Worth, which is this weekend, because obviously you're not going to Fort Worth.
I
So
am.
you're Harry Copland.
Yes.
Are you going? Are you playing Copland?
I am. What do you mean? I'm
Are you
playing.
playing?
Of course,
Are
I'm
you playing? Are
playing.
you playing? Please tell me you're not playing under Cryptic Gaming.
No, I am under
Oh,
Team
okay, that's
Mannix.
fine.
Basically,
Mannix,
gonna win
lovely.
the event. Sorted.
Okay.
I
Fair
leave
enough.
tomorrow. Yeah.
What's their roster?
Myself, Chunk, Linny, Ryan, Mimo. Steve,
Love
I
it.
could have slotted in. I could have booted someone out if he was ready. But yeah, and
Vortex doesn't want to do your team like that.
Fort Worth. I don't know. I've never been to Fort Worth, but I reckon you're looking for winners. Optic are looking good. Obviously, they played the Pro League without Dashi. I just feel like you can't rule them out this
You
year.
can't rule them out. We've not seen anything from them besides Las Vegas, which is so
Yeah, you can't.
sad,
Obviously,
isn't it?
you can't really take much in their Pro League games with
sub.
Zuma.
Yeah, because obviously Scump, one of their key players, had to change to a Maddox.
Yeah.
Which is
Wait.
it's mad.
Oh yeah, sure.
But it's gonna be interesting because you'll see these new teams as well that have just formed. So you got the new Midnight team, the new Accelerate team. Obviously, Midnight were 6-2, I think, in the league. So
6-1, yeah.
Yeah, 6-1, 6-2.
I,
So they'll have
think they'll all get shit on all the new teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't
The brand new teams, like the teams that have made one change. I don't even know if there's any teams left that have only made one change. Is
well,
there?
there will be teams that haven't made changes, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, but excluding them, is
Rec,
there any?
Rec, Rec have obviously
Oh,
made
yeah,
one
Rec,
change.
Rec will be
Gen
fine.
G.
Like people like that.
Gen
Gen
G
G will
made a
probably be fine.
change. My
Yeah,
mind is
Gen G made the
absolutely
one that was
blown.
dumb. Well, it was
I
because Spacey wasn't
They-
performing.
I don't.
Their
I'm not.
logic is they can get a better player.
I'm not saying they'll be like as good or better, but they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like the complete new teams, this event will be shit. I'll be very surprised if
It's
they do
chemistry,
anything.
isn't it? It's like if you don't, you're not going to have chemistry as a squad. Those squads are basically just
Yeah,
to get into the pro league.
Black Ops 4, man, you've got to have that. Like, you got to know what your teammates are gonna do. You haven't got time to talk about it sometimes.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, there's no practice behind it. I don't know how long those squads have been ready to form, but if we consider the fact that Rostamania only closed like what, 4 days ago? Was it 4 or 5 days ago?
Not
Rostamania
long
only
ago.
closed, and a lot of
Something
those
like that.
rosters will have been shoved together really last minute. And how much practice is there realistically to Fort Worth? Like,
Especially on a game like this where it's just like that midnight team were like all on the same page. Everything you looked at,
They
it was
they
just
didn't want to split up though, did they?
yeah. They
No,
got
that
made
was an
to
awkward.
because it sucks for them because they
Yeah.
were decent. They were looking decent.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's so bad.
Well, who do you have then, Steve? Who's winning it?
Just the winner, yeah.
Just the winner. Well, we'll go 1, 2, 3.
Right. You just go first.
Right.
I haven't really.
I'll
thought about
let
it.
Copley go first.
I'll
on this
start
one.
off. Right. 1, Optic. 2, I want to say Splice. I reckon they look decent, and then they had like a I don't know what started happening in the Pro League, and then 3, we're gonna go with Heretics. Boom.
Ooh, Heretics third.
I'm gonna go.
That's an insane choice.
I was gonna say Heretics third as well.
Yeah.
Really?
Just because I think
Ooze
Very
passion.
good.
they,
Don't get me
they
wrong.
don't they don't care what event it is, if it's champs, if it's a league game,
It's a
if it's
2K.
like they will
whatever.
they will put a lot of time and research into being ready for each game they play, which is for which is what you're gonna need in these events, like to win them now, because there's such close competition. And I think they'll do that. They'll go back in the hotel and they'll look for every little game, and they've got people that'll do it with them. That's that'll help them. I think they'll
Yeah.
come third or fourth, but we'll go with third. And then I think LG are gonna do well this event. I mean, might be surprising, but the way they ended the week one, well, not week one, stage
Yeah,
one,
it's first split or whatever it was.
first split, yeah, the way they ended that, and we're gonna have to assume that they've learned from their mistakes twice now, that how they need to practice. Because they've obviously been doing something wrong, because they came to the first week of that split and was shit. So they obviously the practice must have been shit beforehand, and then the event they played shit, and so at the start, so the practice must have been shit. So you'd think
Mm.
by now, players like Gunless, Formal, and that Slack that have been doing it for years, they'll know what they're doing wrong. That's why I think they'll come second, and then obviously I think everyone's just gonna say Optic. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. You say that.
Well, no.
I don't think Optic have played together enough recently. Like I think they're gonna have a small issue. Not so much it's gonna ruin their event entirely. I just don't know if they're gonna like clearly come first.
They didn't. It wasn't convincing at Vegas either.
No, it wasn't. It
Like
was a bit of a rough
with
one.
especially with the
3-0'd Grand
game.
finals, didn't they?
Who?
They 3-0'd Grand
Oh yeah,
finals,
the
didn't
3 grand finals, but like some
Yeah.
games they were winning by like 20 points. Insane hard
they?
points.
Yeah, and that was when Dashi had the Tempest.
Yeah.
Of course, like the Tempest was overpowered as hell back then. But yeah, I don't know if Optic are gonna like storm the event by any means.
Who do you have? 1, 2, 3.
Well, I'm looking at it now. I want to say Splice first. I think Splice are really good. I think they've only lost they lost to Denial and
They did lose
Heretics in
to
like
Denial,
week 2.
yeah.
Yeah, which I think was a bit of a weird one, but I think that was Denial and Heretics coming out ready to prove their points. So I think Splice will probably end up winning the event. I think 100 Thieves is going to be second. I think people really underestimate.
Yeah,
100 Thieves.
I was thinking
Genuinely.
that 100 Thieves.
Yeah.
I think they'll be fourth. It'll be them or
Yeah.
Heretics third or fourth.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to say like Optic third. I think Optic will probably get like top 3. I don't see them not getting top 3, to be honest with you. But then at the same time, I've got this like sneaky suspicion that Denial are going to really come in and like just fuck everyone up.
Do you reckon like a little top 6 from them or something?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if it was top 4. Genuinely, like I think they're actually a really decent squad, and they've finally got their form together. They've got a point to prove, and that's when a team is really dangerous, is when they've got a point to prove, and they're gonna know that what shit Pac-Man said about them and the analyst desk. Like, there's no way they go into that event and shit it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I think they could do top 8 or something.
Yeah, I
don't-
think
I
top
don't
eight's
think-
realistic.
I don't think they'll get better than that. I think they'll place. I don't think they'll place last, which will be top 16, right? That'll be
Mhm.
the last.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll place last. I think either top 12, and then they might have a good, like, if they're playing well, top 8. I'd say.
Yeah, I think those teams that made changes will all come like top 16. Those rough
Yeah,
teams like
yeah.
Accelerate, Midnight, UIU.
Land practice is a different kind of thing as well. Like they haven't got time to get land practice really.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
actual event practice. I mean, like
Mm.
they're not gonna get that together. They're gonna be 3 games into the event before
Yeah.
then like actually are in a rhythm.
Just gonna
Does
say
anyone know who's the hex quarters? Like who's there right now?
Heretics,
100
100 Thieves, and Splice.
Yeah,
Yep, that's it.
Mm.
that looks insane. Like,
That's gonna be good for
yeah.
them.
that's gonna be unreal practice.
Really good.
Heretics have done well there.
Mm.
Very well.
Right. Well, we'll move swiftly. Is your update done, Stevo? Because obviously it wouldn't be a Call of
Yeah.
Duty if there was an event and they think let's bring out a 10 gig update the day before everyone goes to the event. All right, Brody, your face is gonna vanish from the screen.
That's fine.
Unfortunately.
I think everyone would be better off for it.
But the leaderboard is as stands. We have Tommy at number 1 with 5 kills. He did have 5,000 attempts. Hun managed to get, I think it was 5 last week, and then, as we know, we've implemented the risk it all kind of second game where you can take whatever you score you get in the first game, demolish it, and have a second go. But we will always take a second score. And he got 2 kills. So
Aw.
he had a rough
That
second.
is
To be fair,
so-
he had a long game as well. He got to like the top 3 and just couldn't see anyone. But I need to add you up first. Which is your PSN? What's your PSN?
It's the Vortex Dash.
It's Vortex Dash. Lovely. So, would you say you play Blackout much, Steve?
What level am I? I'm like 56 or something.
That's
So
alright.
I played it a decent amount, like enough to know what I'm doing, but not too much.
Wait, what is it? Just Vortex Dash?
It's the Vortex Dash.
Ah, the Vortex. Lovely. Right. I mean, realistically, do you reckon you're gonna beat Tommy? 5 kills.
5 kills.
It's not brilliant.
No, it's not that. It's not that. Like it just depends on the. It just depends on the like the look of the day.
Have you been
It's
thinking about like a
Blackout,
game
like-
plan?
I haven't. No, I'm just gonna land.
You're just gonna
straight
wing
in
it.
firing range.
Straight firing range.
Just
Balls to
get
the
in the
walls.
mix.
Just get in the mix there. Right, I've added you there. I'll send you an invite.
I might do something different second game, but yeah, so I'm going first game.
So what, you're thinking first game, full squads, just go for everyone.
It's only 2, right? Or is it a squad?
No, we're doing duos, but obviously,
Okay, so
yeah, you
yeah.
1v2s normally.
Yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't go firing range against a squad. That's just a nightmare.
Yeah,
All I need is a shotgun.
solo squads is ridiculous. Right, we will hop right into the action, and your cam will be on. I will be muting my mic to cast over it, so unfortunately the viewers have to hear that.
Copy casting, trying to steal my job.
But I'm sure Brody will keep you entertained.
Oh, am I talking? Do I have to entertain?
You can
do I have to
entertain Steve. You can talk to him.
Right, right. Just to clarify, I'm lapping between each kill.
Each
right?
kill.
So like when he makes a kill, then I start lapping
Yeah.
beforehand.
No, start it as soon as
Just
he,
start
as
it,
soon as
then
he gets
lap.
out the
Yeah,
plane. Yeah.
Right, cool. I got it.
No pressure, Steve. If you
Nah.
if you don't beat Ton though, I'm sorry. Oh, he's got ice.
That is rough.
I tell you what, I'd probably need that back in AW. Right. Good luck, Steve-O.
Cheers, bud.
Oh boy.
Right, stream.
All right, so I get to entertain you while
Wait, so
Copy's
we're
casting.
muted, yeah.
I'm not sure.
You are not muted, no.
No.
Okay.
All right. So yeah,
Everyone
so,
knows
so we can be heard.
Right,
Okay,
stream.
I
Let
won't-
me
I'll
know
try not
the
to talk too
volume.
much,
Oh
I'll
my
try
God, Blackout's changed.
That's fine. I'd rather you
and-
talk. I hate.
Blackout is changed.
Nah, not really.
Um,
It's not bad.
anyone in the
Sometimes I
chat,
come
if you
on,
can let me
yeah,
know
and
the
I'll just
volume
get, like,
levels, if
10
I'm
plus
too
kills every
loud
game, no
or if I'm
problem,
just
but,
overpowering them
Some
enough.
days I can't
let
even
me
get a
know.
kill in 4 games. Like it's just one of them ones, isn't it?
Oh, I'm awful at it. Genuinely, I don't play solos. I refuse to play solos because I'm just that bad. I need someone to carry me.
Yeah, that's rough. I've never played a solo. Fuck. Not a chance. Getting killed by some online in that grass over there. No thanks.
And I'm back. We had a cat issue. Apologies for that.
Seen Dave try and play it a few times, but
You look like you're AFK. Oh no, Copley's AFK at the moment. We've just got Copley gameplay. He's got to
yeah.
die. I don't know if you realise this. He's got to die. Oh,
Of
you
course I
can't
know,
get it.
Brody.
We're in deployment. I don't know why I'm doing this. I've had the timer on before the deployment's even started yet. Right, that was dumb.
He's gonna jump off the map, and then he's gonna spectate me the whole
Well, as
time.
you can tell, Brody's an absolute rookie when it
I'm
comes to
expecting
this.
top quality
So
gameplay.
you might not see the start. To be fair, you might not. Like, I might die before you even kill himself.
You allowed of them like decent amount,
Oh,
or
boy.
too much? Too much,
Fine.
Kyle, or a decent
Believe.
amount?
Let's go.
Gotta believe.
Right, I'm actually loving
Okay.
this new map,
Wait, they've
by the way.
changed Blackout.
Yeah,
I thought it
Steve-O's
was
just
a bit brighter.
noticed.
They got like pink trees and that now. It's spring. Let's go.
Oh yeah, spring in it. Right.
That's just the massive 10 gig update they've
I'm
done.
supposed to lap in between each kill. Supposedly.
Steve
what
did
does
say he's going for
lap?
a firing
Yeah,
range.
I just like the time for each kill.
Okay.
Harry's explained this to me somewhat, but
Oh no,
So-
come on, let me out the map. This is my
Yeah, you're not gonna
rookie,
see
my
awful
rookie
landing.
mistakes.
I don't know how to land properly on Blackout.
I'm just watching.
So
Yeah,
apologies
I
for
mean,
this
you're not
stream.
gonna see it. Good.
There we go.
We're in the range. We're in the range. We have a gun.
All right, I'm hoping you don't get a kill in the next 9 seconds, or at least in the next 9 seconds on stream, because no, you won't, because there'll be a small delay.
There we go. We are now on board
There
with
we go.
Steve-O.
There we go.
So he did,
Right,
he
okay.
did
I
stick
can
to his
now
word.
spectate
Decent
you on
amount's fine.
stream
Alright,
once
good,
you-
good work, Kyle.
Yeah.
There we go.
He did
Right,
stick to his
cool.
word saying going to
I've got
firing
in the
range.
gameplay of Steve Vortex.
He's got a, oh, he's got double star. He's got the SG-12. What's that?
Yeah.
What weapons
GKS.
picking up? What you got?
Is that an ICR? ICR. Not the best blackout
Not the
gun.
best light.
Yeah, he knows. Oh, tell you what. Congratulations
It's
to
not
whoever
the
made
best
this new
weapon,
map.
but
It
it's
looks,
the best weapon you can
it
get right now, I
looks
presume.
lovely.
Actually, I don't know. They recently changed it so that the.
Really? I don't.
Ideally,
think
he's
Where-
looking
where-
for a
you-
SWAT.
Were you like?
But
did
doesn't
you play
have
Blackout
armor.
when, like the SWAT was like the best?
Not much. I played it the most at the start.
As you can
Where,
see,
the
Steve-O
Maddox
did
was
say
good,
to us
but-
before
well, not
this,
the Maddox,
he
the
doesn't play
ICR,
Blackout
I
much.
always pick
He's
the
got a
ICR.
character
the
that
ICR
I have
was really
never
good,
seen
yeah,
before.
yeah, they
Yeah,
added the
ABR.
SWAT in. The ABR's still good, I think. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
the
it is.
ABR's still good. The KN's really good.
Got some grapple hooks. Maybe see
I'm
some
allowed to
naughty
keep
little
kids.
grapple plays onto
I'm
some
gonna have to turn up
rooftops.
my mix-up, you know.
Oh my god, he's getting in the zone. The mix-up's going up.
Oh yeah, we'll take that.
Lubing me up. He's getting
Where'd
a
you go?
couple of kills.
Take
Interesting.
that tactical rampart.
Oh, I love that. Rampart's good as
Oh,
well.
he's got the level 3. This is it.
And I got level 4.
There is no way he doesn't get at least 5 this first game. Absolutely no way.
Just gone then.
Oh my god, he's seen someone already.
Yeah.
Evo with some impeccable
Oh
bullets.
my god.
Impeccable bullets, impeccable shots, gets 1. Sees the second one. Or a rampart. He's got his grapple. I want
there's a
to see
sensor
the
dart.
grapple used. Bit of dart on dart action. Straight in front of him.
Oh, yeah.
And there it is.
Oh.
There it is on off the board. Already, he's ahead of Ton. But now he needs 3 more
Nice.
to be tied with Tommy.
That's 2 kills.
And obviously it will come down to time taken to get the final kill. If it goes to a, if it's leveled on kills. Get my words out. Managed to pick up a KN. I don't know if he still has the rampart. If he's got rid of that. Ideally, he
Wait,
doesn't
what
want
ammo
both.
is on
You
the
see,
rampart?
he does have both.
7.62.
Oh, you got both. You got both.
Yeah.
Ammos.
I wonder if Steve is going to pick up a sniper. He's got a very good concentration face. He is staring
Not even gonna
intensely
bother.
into his screen.
Seeing that helicopter. Run.
So he's worked his way from firing range, looking to make his way
I
into
should
the
be
safe
good, though.
zone
I've got a grapple,
towards
I'm normally decent with
Rivertown.
a grapple.
Yeah, I've been
got-
seeing people do.
Looks like he's
some
got a few
insane
heals, but
grapple.
he's getting
Where is
shot
he?
at. He hasn't got a Scooby-Doo where from. Not a Scooby. Oh, here it is. The grapple plays are out. And there it is. King Mac, see you later. Is he going to finish him? He does. Straight up finish. Now it's the
that.
waiting game. Where the hell is his teammate? Is he below him in the building?
Got someone underneath me, I think. I'm not sure where.
Oh my god, it's
Oh,
out.
You never sensed up. You would have heard him, surely. He might be in the.
Oh my god, he's grappling straight at him. Oh!
weapon.
I'm real hit fire.
Just jumped in his face.
I can hear him above him. Don't know if he can hear him, but I can hear him. He's above you. The knee goes out. Little Semtex. Gets hit, Michael. Oh my god, he's been
No,
absolutely
man, he's just
outplayed.
outplayed me so bad.
You've been outplayed horribly
I
by
know.
the pumpkin.
Alright.
Alright, so that was. I tell you what, the start you had level 3 armor, tactical rampart. You got 2 kills. You were looking set for a big score.
I was.
And then poor Jim Bob
Wait.
in the shed absolutely outplayed
Oh my god, I didn't even know that
Got
was a
3 kills in
window.
there. It's pretty good.
you.
Mate,
Right.
he was an 88 health in sponge and nade.
I was
Ah,
gonna say
blocked up.
you hit some naughty hit fire straight at him. But the main question is, are you going to risk your
Yeah, of course I am.
3 kill game? Alright, we will
Been told
hop
you had to do it.
straight back in.
Yeah.
Straight back into the mixer and
Oh,
good
I was
luck.
set, man. I had a grapple and everything.
The time to beat, by the way, if you do get 2 kills, is 6:54. Otherwise, you are bottom, below Chris Tunn.
What time?
6 minutes 54. Tunn got his
Okay.
second killing. He had
Mate, he
he,
was the
he had a
best bit.
slow
What
game.
the
No, to be fair, he was looking for people, popping off outlaw shots, but he couldn't finish him off.
Oh, I'm not picking up a sniper. I'm so bad with it. Actually, gonna leave it.
What are you feeling then? You gonna play this a bit more passive, or kind of loot around the outskirts, get yourself looted up, and then go for the action?
Yeah, I still might land at one of the barns.
Yeah.
Near firing range, to be fair.
To be fair, as long as you get like, if you start off with a kill or 2, then that just kind of sets the tempo for yourself.
Mhm.
To be fair, you got good there. You got a couple of kills like straight off the bat. So
Yeah, no.
People are loving
Paddy's-
loving the Steve emotes. I have to ask though, what is that chair? I'm sorry, so I think it was half good. Put it in the chat earlier. You have a perfect. What is wrong with that chair behind you?
It's just not comfy enough compared to this one.
Bro,
Wait,
send it me. Send it
wait,
my
it's
way.
actual like personal preference.
Steve Vortex. What? Sorry,
it-
what chair have you got right now? Can you just like swing it a little bit on camera? Just
The
wanna see.
beautiful red chair.
Oh my god.
It's like 6 years old. Probably just had its
What
6th
have I just-
birthday.
Oh god. All right. Well, good luck, Steve-O. No pressure.
Oh, you know what the other problem is with it as well? Like, I lean forward when I play, yeah, and I can't put my feet flat on the floor with that chair. It doesn't go low enough. So that's a problem.
It's a short legs problem.
All right. Here we go.
Alright,
Second.
Michael,
This is it. Oh, by the way, I'm loving the update. Loving the
That's
new
really-
colours.
look,
Yeah,
it looks
it
so
does look
nice,
good.
doesn't it?
It's nice and bright.
It's vibrant. Well, it looks like.
Right. I need to learn how to get out the map quicker. That is my task here.
Righty. Your time has begun.
I'll try these houses.
Where you going?
Oh,
What's
I've
the
messed
drop?
up.
Oh, I didn't mean to go that one. I'm in these ones. There we go.
Apologies, stream, for the delay in me
I think some people have landed with me.
having to get out the map. There we go. And we are
Please don't say anyone's landed with
good
me.
to go.
Oh, you got me 3 kills.
So I'm
No, that's
straight on board with Steve-O.
I haven't got.
He hasn't even
fucking
got. He hasn't
gun.
got
Gun.
anything.
Oh no,
Not-
Getting his perks in.
not the
that's
player.
not good. This is not good.
Got one more
There's
house
no
to
way
wait
he hasn't got a gun.
after this one.
He's
Oh
he's
my
got
God,
level
if
1
you don't get
armor.
a
That is it.
This is insane.
Shots are
These two
definitely
little
going
jabs.
down in firing
You've been
range.
absolutely
Alright.
done by
Oh, his
Blackout.
little sword. He is an SMG player, Steve-O is. I'm pretty
Ah,
sure.
there we go. You got guns. You
Don't
got
quote
guns.
me.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Sword, not the best weapon in the world, but
Some heals. Definitely going to want to
Last
upgrade that level 1 as soon as he can.
SDM, I'm not even
Fueling.
touching it. Actually, it's not as bad.
SDM isn't that bad to be fair.
May as well pick it up in case I get stuck in
Well,
a spot.
you've not got 2 weapons, have you? Anyway, so and now you have.
Yeah. Oh, there's more houses here. I didn't even
I can
know.
guarantee you here, there's going to be something good in here. These two little buildings
Oh, there's
always
so
have
much
something good
going
in.
down on
Oh, what did I
firing
tell
range,
you?
like,
These
It's
two
just
little
a drop, mate.
buildings always have
Oh,
something good in,
SWAT
and it
left.
pulls out a
Oh,
SWAT.
Kicking off for ages. I know it's shit, but I'd rather use that than the SDM.
That's true, actually, yeah.
Absolutely kicking off. I don't even know if that was firing range.
A new car as well, interesting. Seeing
Yeah, that's the
bullets
helicopter.
fly across the screen. Oh, the sunlight is beaming in the eyes.
I'm not passing for nothing.
He does
Blackout.
seem one.
Should be a free kill.
Oh no, has he been seen? Been
I'm ready
spotted?
to lap.
He's been spotted.
Should be in the operator
Oh
world.
no, he's seen one on the right.
Why
Oh,
you
no,
like
oh, he
that?
sees him.
oh,
I might have joined it.
oh, there's a
Oh.
second.
Oh
Oh, he has
shit.
not got a bad gun.
Oh no. Oh right. There's a.
The
I wish I had that
Vortex.
SDM now.
He's getting a little bit nervous.
See, nah, I think the SWAT's still doing you well.
Does he go? Does he rush him? He's got the sword out. He's going for it. Oh my god, he's going for it. Jumps. Oh, just about picks up both of them. Jay Passanen goes down. Steve
There's your first kill.
picking up his first
Got
two.
my knob out, didn't I?
There it is. He got his out.
Oh,
He's got some level 2, which is obviously a
that was
big
touch and
upgrade
go
to
for
the
a
level
second
1.
there, like.
He is
If you would've took
officially
that, that'd have been-
officially beaten Tun's score, so he is now sitting in 2nd place on our leaderboard.
You would have finished below C-Ton.
Shush, shush. What, I heard something there. I was tripping. Oh, shit, there's more people here. Jesus Christ.
He hasn't
Oh, I
actually
didn't pick up
fully
the ammo.
healed.
I've lost
He's
fault.
not fully healed. Does he notice that? Surely he does now.
I'm one shot. Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's snaking. He does not care about the gentleman's agreement. He's going all over it. Straight back out. See, this is the smart play. He's got 2 kills already. He's got plenty of time. 57 people left. Doesn't need to rush into it. Deja vu indeed, half good. Oh, I don't know if you've seen one on the right hand side of the screen. Jukies is in the game. That is a Blackout
Oh,
player.
he's a little wager. Sweat him.
See, he's noticed it.
I'm not even touching him.
He's noticed that
Jukesy,
there are some
Jukesy
Blackout
ZL,
players
that's who's
in the
there. I
game.
just seen him on the kill feed. I'm off.
He wants to stay well away from
Not a
that.
bit of
Does
me.
not want to get into that.
Thinking better of
But
it.
going away from the safe zone, obviously looking for a Ghost Town turbine
Need some
kind
ammo
of
for the
finish.
sound part though. I forgot to pick it up. Get a bit
Yeah.
more loot in, you know. Just chill out a bit. Let the game come to me.
There he is. He's composing himself now.
So I beat Tony, right?
I'm not really sure how. I'm to be fair,
Was it-
I'm
'Cause
completely
I
unsure.
think it was like,
Yeah, you've beaten him because you took less time to get those
Yeah,
2 kills. So yeah, you've beaten Ton.
Just so you know,
Be
you
happy that you beat
stream
and now I can just take my time.
Thinking about
after
it, I
this.
don't know
We'll be
what
having
was
our
the
10
time
rapid
taken
fire
to get
questions
2 kills?
going
Four
into
minutes or something like
after that
I don't know if it was
the
that long, was it?
finale of
Oh,
the
what,
show
you're about
with
to-
Steve,
No,
which
no,
will
no,
Steve,
Chris,
which
no,
will
no,
be
no, that's
the
not
No, he's
chat
6 minutes
Q&A.
54.
So if you've got any people that you know
Oh,
on
that's what he
Twitter
said, that's what
and
Coffee
they
just
want to
said.
ask a
Oh.
couple of questions,
Oh,
please go ahead and get them in the stream.
Chris Ton is bad at Blackout.
Oh, go on.
There should be a trauma kit in here if he's
What
lucky.
we've seen.
It's
Trauma
a
kit.
cheeky trauma.
There it is.
Love
A
that.
little cheeky trauma, putting him on 200 health. Did pick up some SS 7.62 ammo as well.
I nearly got gun there before. Jesus.
Oh, the KN. What's he feeling?
I don't
What's he
mind the
feeling?
setup though, a little rampart sorg setup.
Yeah, no,
Opti-
it's
opting
good,
to keep the
good,
rampart. Don't know.
good learning.
Don't know. I think
Yeah.
I just feel
Doing
like the
things.
KN's a bit better. It's easier to control. It feels like a better gun for all ranges over the rampart.
Don't snipe it now.
But obviously, Steve being the professional,
What is that
he
sound?
knows
That's not a quad
exactly
sound,
what
is
to
it?
do.
Can't hear the gameplay.
What is that? There's a limo! There's a limo! And a quad!
They've clearly added new cars to the game, and they've absolutely
Wait, what?
mind-boggled Steve.
What on earth?
He has got a concussion. Don't know about if he has any other tacticals though. 6 health, 6
Oh,
heals,
circle
6
behind you.
bandages. In fact. Oh, that is a good point. The safe zone is chasing him. Obviously, the first circle I think only does 1 damage per tick, so it's
It's
not
alright
the
though.
end of the
I'd
world.
rather come out the gas, to be fair.
True.
There's a quad right there as
The
well.
only sad thing is you've used trauma kit.
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't keeping an eye on it, to be fair, the gas, I can't lie. Get me on this quad.
I was wrong. It's 2 ticks. 2 ticks in the first gas. Gets in the vehicle. Only issue about vehicles, you see them everywhere, is the I don't know what they're called actually off the top of my head. The trip mines that get lobbed about all over the roads,
Still got that
and
extra
you're just
damage
driving
to it.
along, you know, enjoying a friendly game of Blackout, and
Not too bad.
boom, you're blown
Oh,
up to an
that, you're
absolute
right.
million pieces. But he does find his way into the safe zone pretty easily. endangered from enemies, but there is a
God, what is
truck driving straight
Oh
past
my
his face. He is peppering it. The Rock may be able to save
Oh,
him.
he's coming back for you.
This
Oh
guy.
my God, have I got an aid?
Oh, Steve, no. Oh, perfect. Absolutely.
Look at this,
See you later,
okay?
madness.
Keep your head down.
Love that.
Picks up his 3rd kill of the game. Only now 2 behind Tom.
Is that just the one girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that car? Where these cars came from? I've been
As you
moved.
can tell, Vortex has not played since the update, which only just came out, actually.
Got another sensor dart out there, didn't I?
28 people left. Doing alright. He's doing alright. Got a level 2. Got a couple of good guns. He's got a sensor dart as well now.
Might be able to get some high ground up here on the people coming out the gun.
As mentioned, he doesn't really play Blackout that much, but
I'll go around.
so far,
get people coming
so
out of
good.
Fracken.
He's a... Oh, new car.
Shite.
Nice little Shelby.
Oh shit, yes.
This could be perfect. This could be the 2-piece. Oh, one goes down
Oh,
though. Is he going to wait for him to pick him up?
This is gonna be a good
He
engagement.
should. He'll just pick up the skill. Oh, he robs the kill. I don't know he's here. He's stunned himself. He didn't stun either of them.
There they
Nice.
go.
Throws his nade. Sees him. Steve, on your right! You're blind! Picks him up. That's
I
it.
didn't even see where he went.
Oh my God.
I nearly lost full.
There it is. 5 kills.
That was close.
And I'm pretty
Got
sure
5 kills now?
we will
Yeah,
double check
love
at
that.
the end, but I'm pretty sure he is now a number 1 on our ladder. So congratulations, Vortex. You take the top spot with the Shamrock
Oh, I got 8
backpacks.
seconds.
Obviously, St. Paddy's Day coming
I've
up,
got a 3rd sensor dart, you know.
I assume.
I have to start just bopping
Absolutely.
these.
Balling in censored art.
If I don't get more than 5 here, I'm going to be disappointed in myself. I've got any
We've got
perks?
5 now. So
19
is it
people
5 that
remain.
Tommy got? Or was it,
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, that's the target. See, you're only 1 kill away.
Uh-huh. There was an outlaw there I could have taken
Playing it
over. I
pretty
bottled it, I'm so
safe
bad
on
at
the
sniping.
on the edge of the
Nah,
zone.
You're right. Don't worry about it. I'm all for that as well. I
Yeah,
always
it's
take
definitely
it, though,
looking
I
like a
don't
factory ghost town finish
I'll
again.
do it if I'm just chilling. Like, if I go...
you got a challenge now. You can't be taking that.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Don't know if you saw that car. Don't know if the car. Oh, there is a sniper bullet whizzing, being shot
Oh,
from
no,
somewhere.
that's
He
not
hasn't got a
stuck in a
Scooby Doo
hard place
that's coming
yet.
behind him.
Oh,
Don't know
boy.
where I'm getting shot from.
Ducking, dodging,
Getting in one of
dipping.
these
Will he
buildings,
slide?
base that
Sliding.
rocky.
There it is. Beautiful stuff.
Your meds are low as well. Oh boy.
Yeah, they are.
Did no one from
He's
the
got
5
3
people
sensor
meds on?
darts.
I've got 4
Get
medkits.
pinging those
Oh
darts.
yeah.
Oh, pardon me.
I forget that I can't see the full HUD.
Oh, he sees an engagement.
good old
Decides to
caster copy
play
perspective.
the safe route and picks up
There we
one.
go.
There it is.
Get robbed.
Easy as that. Let 2 people fight out, pick up 1
There
kill.
is the 6.
Guaranteed.
Now we just set pace.
Love it.
16 remain.
That's it.
6 kills currently. Doing alright.
Guarantee
Doing
yourself
alright.
first on the leaderboard. That's
Yeah.
just a case
now
of
just gotta
solidify
set,
it.
set a bit of pace, get some more kills with each sensor dart.
That is so bad that you've got a free sensor darts.
I mean, from the
Hopefully
position
gas
he's
circle's
in,
nice, yeah, just
got a suppressor,
when you got sensors,
a suppressor on
you
his
can just chill
rampart,
for a bit
3
and
darts.
people come at you and
You'd like to think he's gonna get
the gas. I keep like,
a
having to keep
couple
follow the
more
gas. I
kills
haven't really got a chance to put them
minimum.
down.
minimum a couple more kills here.
Where's it gonna go?
Unless he gets ambushed or something, he
Yeah, it's not
should,
too bad. But
should
that's
be
gonna be
safe.
a lot further.
Now here's the decision make to, you're gonna swim straight through the lake. Ooh, across the bridge, he looks like he's going for a little paddle across over to factory. As the zone ever increasingly getting smaller.
No, this is the kind of final circle where I'd want to have the sniper. Like,
Yeah. Is it on the open?
it's in the middle of nowhere, mate. That's where it is.
Oh boy. You literally have to see her. Oh, that's rough. Should have taken that sniper rifle now.
Yeah. Set up and get a sensor down.
saying he's gonna set up. Only 14 people left.
Is there?
I
a
reckon
winning
he
centre?
gets.
Are you
Reckon
sure?
he gets 2-3 kills now, and then goes for it. Balls to the walls. Oh, does he see someone in that window? Maybe. No, just my
Maybe in
eyes.
these
Getting,
buildings,
it's me
man, I'm
getting old.
bricking it.
Apologies.
Use the sensor dart. That's what you got it for.
He's
Those
got
kind of
3
scenarios.
darts. Yeah, I don't know if he can get in those cars anymore. I don't actually know what type of cars you can drive now. But he is
What else have I got? I got
playing
mesh
like
mode.
Chris did, in terms of hugging the outskirts, staying very close to the edge of the zone, so trying to make sure he can't get shot from behind. Is there a win incentive? See, we were discussing whether we should do a point system, and if you win, you get an extra point. What is your opinion, Halfgood? Do you reckon
Well, I
we
got a
do
grapple.
every
I
kill is a
really don't have a
point, you
grapple.
win,
That's
you
rough.
get an extra point?
Love having a grapple.
The only issue is that may cause some people
Saw my own shadow.
a little bit chicken. We don't like chicken over here.
This is where I want it to be fair.
Gamer Focus Show, we love high intensity. Obviously, with
left.
that Gamer Focus, if he had it in his
Reversal.
system, he'd
Raji's.
be straight flying around the map, shooting everyone. No one would stand a chance
bit far
against
away.
him. There's one dart. It sees 2 people. Now, he did have a couple of Blackout wager players in his game, so he may run into some. Normally, run into a couple of less skilled
Oh my
players.
god,
but
I've been absolutely beamed.
this could be one of them. This could be one of the better players that he's run into. They look like
Alright,
they
so
are surrounding him. He has got
HP's down, maybe.
some absolute beamers there with the sword. Sees the other one on the right head glitch, and there it
Oh
is.
man!
His head gets
Being sniped from the side.
Whipped.
All of that.
whipped
Ooh.
off.
It wasn't
tell
bad.
you what.
It wasn't bad.
It was a good effort.
It was pretty shit, like. I just ran across the whole map to get sniped in the side, mate. Can't believe
Oh,
it.
well, congratulations though. As we switch screens, you are officially #1 on the leaderboard.
Woo.
Hey, taking over Tommy, and obviously took out Tunspot very quickly. Do we have an exact time?
Right, it's lapped it, so I don't know if I have to add the times together.
No, you don't.
Do I know?
No.
It just says 1 minute 42 for the lap.
1 min 42. We will double check it.
What, for 6 kills?
For the 6 kills, but I don't know. You definitely didn't get 6 kills in 1 minute 42 seconds.
We'll have to double check it. We can sort that out for the leaderboard next week anyway. But you do indeed slot into our #1 spot. So congratulations. Give yourself a pat on the back. Well done. We'll move quickly on to the rapid fire questions. So anyone in the chat, if you want to get your questions ready, just type them away. And after I've asked Steve these 10 questions, we will hop straight into that. So
Nice.
basically, you got 10 questions, Vortex. It'll be a yes, it'll be like an X or a Y answer. Very easy. Are you ready?
Yep.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone,
Good. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke,
Tea or coffee?
tea,
McDonald's or Burger King?
McDonald's,
Comedy or thriller?
thriller,
Dogs or cats?
dogs, 100%. I don't know why I thought of that.
Fortnite or Apex?
Fortnite,
Oh,
Apex.
alright, we're cancelling the show.
so
We're
bad.
cancelling it. It's gone. It's gone. No, it's gone. YouTube or Twitch?
Twitch,
PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation,
And money or free time?
free time. No, money, definitely money. What? Free time's boring, man. Most of the time, anyways.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point. I don't know. You really think Fortnite's better than Apex?
I gave Apex 2 games and I just uninstalled it. So yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, the first couple of games I played, I was like, no, this is awful. I've just despised Fortnite.
It was good at the start, Fortnite. That's when I played it. So
Yeah, I think you had to get like in early to like kind of get used to it. If you like hopped in when everyone played, you'd have been way too far behind.
well, no one used to build at the start, so it was good.
Hmm.
Well, it wasn't like Like
What you
mansion
see
hadn't
now,
been built
yeah.
in front of you. Like,
Half a second.
just like one by ones. Like it's like.
Right, we'll move over to our final topic of the stream, the chat Q&A. Obviously, Brody, welcome back to the screen.
Wow, I graced the screen again. So
All right.
happy.
So we have a question from Kyle. Do you have a team?
Nope. Well, else I'd be going to Fort Worth.
That's a good point. Do you plan on getting one for the next event or anything?
Yeah, I'm
Just
gonna
kind
go
of
to London Anaheim and Champs.
yeah. So you're
100%.
just kind of like taking it easy until after this event, or have you
I'm
got?
actually I'm gonna play a few the Spanish League games for Watson's team.
Oh yeah,
Just while I'm waiting for a team.
Is that
yeah.
the
To get,
CTP league? You can
yeah,
play?
yeah, just to get in a swing for it. I'll just be a sub for them for a bit.
Yeah. Fair play.
Kyle said what happened with Nathan. We did explain it, Kyle, but if you can give us a very, very brief summary for him.
Basically, I got to the airport. He texts he's not going anymore, and I went home.
There it is.
There it
Literally,
is,
to
yeah.
this day, I don't even think Vortex knows the full. Like, no one knows the full reason, but it's one of the mysteries of the world.
Yeah.
Morgan UK asked, "How good is G Clutch at COD?"
Why would
Is Vortex there?
Vortex know?
There we go. He's back.
He's
Wait,
back.
what happened?
I think you just disconnected for a second. But Morgan
shit.
said, "How good is G Clutch at COD?" He'd know because his view attends.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure.
On a scale of 1 to 10, he's definitely in the negatives. He's proper shite, like proper shite.
G Clutch is not
Um,
not the best COD, is he?
Nah.
All right. We'll wait a second for the questions to pile in.
Yeah.
But are you gonna? Have you got any like talks of people you want to team with, like anything, or you just kind of wait until the teams split after
Um,
Dallas?
So yeah, I don't see myself getting in Lightning Pandas or Team Sween. I
Yeah.
don't even think that'd be the best for me anymore. Like, I think I need to up my stock a bit. So I'm gonna make my own team, but obviously I don't want to jump into anything until I know all the options I've got, and I won't know that until all the teams split after Fort Worth,
Yeah.
or the teams that do split. So that's what I'm waiting for.
Well, following on to that conversation, that topic, Kyle said, I mean, great question. Will you team with Copley?
Uh,
Just to put it out there, I have teamed with Dave, I have teamed with Trey, and I have teamed with Zed. They've all gone on to do
yeah.
alright, so maybe I'm the factor.
Uh, if you pay me a monthly wage out your own money, I'll think.
I'll send the contract over in a second. But yeah. Oh, actually, I've got a question. Who's been your favourite teammate?
Oh, that's a hard one. I've had quite a few teammates.
So in terms of, we'll go with, because favourite in-game to play with, and then favourite just like to chill with and whatever.
I don't know, just at different points. Obviously, last year, all of us were shit together. So, but if you ask me on IW and Black Ops 3, obviously Dave and Billy are up there. Denz was Denz was a good teammate, really fucking good teammate, man. Denzer this year. Yeah,
So
Denzer's
Denzer
my
would be
best.
your.
We'll go up that. There's definitely some like other people, but we'll just stick with Denzer for recent times.
Unfortunately, Kyle, about not telling him about the turn on, he may or may not have been on the other team when it happened. So
I think I know about that one, Chief.
kind of hard to avoid that one. I've tried to hide it from the world. He said he wants to go to Champs.
Didn't.
Yeah, he raked in the views, didn't he? People still retweet it. It's gone. It's gone. It happened years ago. That's what I mean, though. Like, even
4 years ago. Over
what
4
is
years
it?
ago. I can't believe it.
Yeah, because I was 18 at the time. Now I'm old. Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jeez.
All right, we'll give it a few minutes. Brody, you got anything to ask?
I'm just trying to think of stuff that that's worthy of asking. I guess.
Favorite event that you've been to? So obviously it could be a CWL event or
Black
just
Ops
an.
3 champs.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
was thinking.
It's top 4. It's Fab Games.
Not even just that. Like the whole event itself, like it just felt like a completely different event. Haven't had that same vibe at champs since. But apparently it used to be like that every year. Like you had these three massive like stages.
Yeah.
Like the hotel was unbelievable, all of that kind of stuff. And then the last recent years, we've been playing in the studio and the hotel rooms at the start. Like it's been pretty shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a good question actually. How does it feel like playing in the studio? Is it a bit like I
I
don't
don't
want to say
like it.
dead?
I don't.
Is
Yeah,
it
it's a bit
dead?
dead.
Because
Atmosphere-wise,
there's no
yeah.
audience there, is there?
Atmosphere-wise, it's pretty dead. Yeah, I'd say so.
Fair play. Yeah, it's rough.
Mm.
Bring back champs. Bring back old
Bring
champs.
back LA champs, yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Well, yeah. It's where is it now? It's Atlanta. No, I don't
It
want to say
was in
Atlanta.
Florida, and then last year it was Columbus.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Kyle again asks, best team you've been on?
Have to be that IW team.
Yeah, which was you, Josh,
Yeah, Hawkey and Dave.
Hawkey and Dave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's the
half good
illness?
asks, was the illness at the end of this? Oh God, was the
Um,
illness at
I
the end
mean,
of Saturday of Champs just to confirm Champs Sunday?
yeah, it wasn't planned, but it was good to play on Champ Sunday.
Oh, okay, I see. Good. Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. What?
So what
Wait, what's he
you
referencing?
you couldn't play on one of the like last games on the Saturday night, so you
Yeah,
had
it
to
was
play on the
like
Sunday.
really late. It was like our 5th series of the day, and I hadn't been eating well or sleep
Yeah.
Yeah.
the whole weekend.
Some
So.
of the some events you like have to play like you think you finished and it gets to like 10 o'clock and you're like right I'm about to go, or not even 9 o'clock and they're like oh you still got one more series to play and you're like pardon,
Yeah.
like I've been here since 9 a.m. It's now 12 hours later. You want me to play another series?
It's
And half the
bad,
time
innit?
you're just literally waiting 4 hours, 5 hours for a series. It's ridiculous, but
Makes you hate COD.
they do try their best. We'll give it to them. All right, we'll give it another minute or so.
Get people to ask questions.
I got a question then.
Yeah.
What do you reckon next year we're gonna have MW4 or anything else that you obviously there's not been many speculations, it's just been MW4.
Yeah, because all of Infinity Ward's games since
Absolutely.
Mod 3 have been shit, so they're
Poop.
gonna bring back Mod 4,
Yeah.
100%. I would,
Mm,
no doubt in my mind, because all I get Ghosts and IW the last 2 games. Come on, man, they've both been shite.
I didn't mind Ghost, you see.
Yeah, but like
Yeah,
competitive wise,
Ghost is fun now looking back.
it was alright competitive wise, but that would have been one of the low selling games.
Yeah.
In all the COD, like no one played pubs on that game.
It was
Oh yeah,
dead.
for pubs it
the,
was
That was
so
colour
dead.
palette
boring.
was the deadest thing in the world as
Yeah.
well. I felt depressed playing every single game. Like it's honestly awful in Ghosts. Yeah. Here's a question. Would you want to play like a remastered old game? So say they brought out Modern Warfare 2 remastered, which is a bit of a weird one as well because Modern Warfare 2 wasn't the most competitive game in the world.
The only one I think I'd play is Black Ops 2 remastered.
Do
Probably.
you think they'll ever do it?
Probably not.
No.
Don't think so. It's like taking a
Sadly.
step back for them.
Kyle again asks, how much longer do you see yourself playing competitive?
Question. I'm gonna definitely give it next year.
Yeah.
If I'm still in the same spot I'm at now, then I'd definitely strongly consider moving on.
Yeah. See, some people just like you can either compete and give like 110% into it, or you can
Well,
still
that's what I do.
yeah.
Like,
And
yeah,
then
I wouldn't want to compete if I.
yeah,
didn't.
you'd have to put you wouldn't want to like oh I'd start working, but I'll also carry on playing and see where it goes. You'd either do one or the other kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Half good asked new COD every year or changed, or like just change the game like CS do. So they have like the same game, but they touch up on the maps a little bit.
It's hard, man, because even Black Ops 2, like a lot of people hated it towards the end. Like it's just natural.
Every game gets stale towards the end for COD. It's just the way it is. Like I don't
that
think
is not good. That's not good for Activision either. Like
Yeah.
it's good for comp maybe, but like they obviously want their new game to be displayed, so that wouldn't be good for them. They'd just never do it. I don't think. Until they make a competitive game, where because their sales have died down. And then they might decide to eventually make a competitive game, like CS. Then it's not gonna happen. Like
like a Call of Duty Online sort of scenario.
Yeah.
Well, it has been a pleasure. We'll wrap it up here. Obviously, if you don't already know, if you can see below Steve-O's name, follow Steve on Twitter, Steve Vortex. You also do stream on Twitch, don't you?
Yeah, it's Vortex SA because someone stole to Vortex.
That's
That's a rip.
shocking. Obviously,
Yeah.
we've seen a fair few of the emotes in the chat. We got the chair, the RIP banana slip. I don't.
Wait, have you seen the picture of that? It's actually jokes. I was 13.
Oh, is that actually you?
Yeah, that's actually me.
Brilliant.
Oh, we'll slide this question in. Morgan says, "Will you go into another esports job after competing? Like, is that something that interests you?"
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
100% do that.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to. I'd love to be a coach, honestly.
Yeah.
Like not right now, but I definitely have what it takes to be like a really good coach. It just depends whether people want to give me that chance or not.
I think the analyst desk needs new members, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can all to go there.
Well,
Don't think I'll get on there.
it's been a pleasure. Obviously, you are now our reigning champion on the Blackout Challenge as well. So congratulations again.
Human.
Yeah, follow Steve on Twitter and Twitch. Obviously, Brody, thank you for jumping in last
No
minute.
worries. Loved it.
If you want to follow Brody on Twitter, it's just InfinityBL. You don't stream, do you, Brody? No.
No, I wish I had the internet to stably stream, but no.
There's always internet issues. And obviously, my Twitter is just hcopley. Make sure to follow the Gamer Focus Twitter, Gamer Focus GG. If you're still watching, make sure to give us a follow on the Twitch. And if you'd like to purchase anything, the link is all the way below Brody's face, down below in the panels. We will be having our new stock coming very soon with many different flavours, but I cannot give it all away now. And we will be announcing some new members of the Gamer Focus team very soon on Twitter, hopefully by the end of this week. So stay tuned, and thank you again, everyone. And all the people in the stream, appreciate you watching, and make sure to watch the video on YouTube. I want to say Friday, but don't quote me on it. So adios, good night.